It is the 20 of Christopher Bell. Cole Custer in the 00. It's an elimination race from ISM Raceway.
Immediately, Cole Custer went to that bottom, trying to shortcut it. That messes up your entry. Entering turn 1, though. Can't enter at the angle you want to. Look at that 3 wide.
All the way on the outside. And Zane Smith in the 8.
Well, that's the issue of cutting the dogleg. Going down there isn't the issue. It's getting back on the racetrack. Now here we are in 3 and 4. A little more banking here than the under end of the racetrack. Tyler Reddick in the 2 kind of gets cut off by the 98. He'll try to toe
contact. Austin Cindric into the side of Reddick. Again, everyone fighting. The only one that is safe through to the championship 4 right now is Christopher Bell.
Look at this action right here. Justin Allgaier turned, making it 3 wide. Contact again.
Rough early on in this race.
Nervous seeing those tires bang against each other, Steve. Seen a lot of cuts like that.
Christopher Bell still fighting for the lead right now as Cole Custer in the 00 is caught up to him on the inside as they enter turn 1.
An impressive move by the 00, a little faster through the bottom of 3 and 4. Got to the quarter panel, but look at Christopher Bell going all the way up to that darker area of that traction compound, get a little extra grip, and because of that has success, will take the lead or keep the lead from the 00.
Christopher Bell's car yesterday in practice was, without a doubt, the fastest race car. Cole Custer bringing it to him.
Cole Custer, Christopher Bell fighting for the lead. Positions also being fought for back here. Justin Allgaier trying to hold off Chase Briscoe. That's for 4th.
And Briscoe tries to carry that speed. See Allgaier, left side tires below that yellow line. Briscoe up there in that traction compound in the middle of the corner, making it work.
He is going to make it work, and he makes the pass. So he takes 4th away from Allgaier. Allgaier drops back a position. It's Christopher Bell, Cole Custer, Tyler Reddick, Chase Briscoe, Justin Allgaier, the top 5.
And that battle for the lead is continuing to stay pressure-filled. Christopher Bell has it. Cole Custer wants it.
Side by side behind the 7. Here comes the 7 of Allgaier once again. He looks to the inside of Briscoe.
Briscoe's making that outside work really well. But as he gets down into turn 3, this is where, see right there, missed the bottom. That was inches, but that allows Allgaier to drive underneath him. Briscoe's got to be a little more disciplined. We talked about it, Steve. Young drivers, high pressure situation, got to be a little more disciplined getting into the corner.
And then Allgaier chose not to take the shortcut. You see, he stayed mostly on the racetrack, and I don't know if that's going to cost him, but his entry was definitely not very good. The 8 of Zane Smith has got to the bottom of the 7. I have to ask myself, you think that's a plan by the 7? Try not to abuse your race car. Going through that straight of the dogleg is very hard on a race car.
Yeah, we saw Chase Briscoe get a little bit loose there, but Justin Allgaier was giving him plenty of room. Look at how wide they get as they go into turn 1 once again.
This isn't something we've seen in the past where Allgaier actually is better off on the outside. He couldn't clear Briscoe on the inside. Now he's on the outside. He's going to use the advantage that Briscoe had on him, going to reverse it and pass him on the outside in 1 and 2.
You see this battle right here for 4th up front. Nothing's changed. Christopher Bell has about a half a second lead on Custer, who has about a second on Reddick. But this battle back, they can't get away from each other, Rick.
No, they are definitely nose to tail. And now Allgaier has put about a car length in between himself and 5th. And that's Chase Briscoe and Zane Smith. Zane Smith in the 8. Doesn't run the full season. Has never raced here in the Xfinity Series, and a little more contact there with Briscoe.
I think Briscoe got in the wall right there. We were on board. It's hard to tell, but it seemed like something major happened.
Well, the right side tire looks like there's no more Goodyear on the lettering. Looks like definitely contact with the right rear tire.
Take another look.
See right here that side-by-side battle. Briscoe just using too much racetrack. Corner exit. So he was in trouble. Tried to get out of the throttle, but just too late.
Going around this mile racetrack
and Rick,
ISM Raceway.
We talked about the size of the moment. These drivers so young. Chase Briscoe in the 98, only 24 years old. Behind him, the 22 of Cindric, 21 years old. They've all raced for their lives, but not on this stage, not with this pressure, not with the opportunity in front of them. And it seems a little uneasy for all of these guys early.
On lap 2, Austin Cindric nearly spun to the 122.
Around goes the 18. Herbst is going to get into the wall. Caution comes out. Riley Herbst just coming into contact there. Michael Annette was there. And we have seen more contact in the first 14 laps of this race, and maybe we've seen in 200 laps before.
It's only 32 laps to go before the end of the first stage, right? So you got to go. They dropped the green flag. They know the intensity level has got to ratchet up quickly. See right here, Riley Herbst underneath the net, drives in, and just never gets to the bottom of the racetrack. When a car is on the outside of you, you want to drive in deeper, right, to get next to him, but you actually have to lift a little earlier because your corner angle is messed up. You got to lift a little earlier to get to that bottom. He just tried to carry a little bit too much speed getting in the corner. Now he's loose. And really nothing you can do at that point.
We see the final lap for Christopher Bell, a little over a 2-second lead.
We talk about experience, though, and Justin Allgaier has all that experience. See Christopher Bell running up there in that traction compound. He knows if he can give his crew chief a little more time to think about the changes rather than the caution coming out and then giving him that information, he has a better shot at getting the right change.
I don't like cramming for a test, Rick. Give me some time to study.
Well, Christopher Bell, he definitely put on a clinic here as he wins stage 1. It's his 21st stage win this year and 6th already in the playoffs. He wins stage 1. Points given out at the end of the stage, and so Allgaier is going to get 9 points for finishing second. Cole Custer, Tyler Reddick, Chase Briscoe, Michael Annett all getting points.
If you're going to win a championship, you're going to go through me. I killed you last week at Texas, and I'm going to do it again today, and I'm going to do it next week at Miami. You're going to have to go through Christopher Bell to win this championship.
3 and 4 the final time in stage 2 as that 36 gets a little bit loose. Josh Williams goes out of the way, but it's stage 2 victory for Christopher Bell. He's swept stage 1 and 2 now. Allgaier finishes second again. Cole Custer is third, Reddick fourth, and Michael Annett in the top 5. Then it's Briscoe Cindric, John Hunter Nemechek, Noah Gragson, and Zane Smith all in the top 10.
On the bottom, it gets a really nice start by the 7, so much so Custer chases him down. Can Allgaier take the lead from the bottom? He's able to do it.
Here comes Tyler Reddick as well in the 2.
We talk about opportunity. That 20 misstep right there, it is green light for Justin Allgaier. Forget the year, forget what's happened. Win at Phoenix, carry that momentum to Miami.
And great job by Justin, right? He didn't go in this restart thinking, oh my gosh, we lost a start and we could have been on the pole here. Instead, he just went and took the lead. Nice job.
Took it away. The fight for second now heating up as Reddick to the inside of Custer. Custer running that higher line, as is Chase Briscoe behind him. And then Noah Gragson also coming into the screen. So the 9 of Noah Gragson, we mentioned he's one of the drivers, must-win situation. Austin Cindric in the 22 after a pit road penalty, must-win situation. And the 1 of Michael Annett, must-win situation. Well, Michael Annett is in 6th, and right now Gragson is in 5th. But it's Allgaier out front looking for his first win of 2019.
And on the right side, you see the 20 of Christopher Bell. Don't forget about me. I know I had a little issue. Lap 101, I got 99 laps to go in this race. Basically, we're at halfway. Currently, that will be for the 11th position. That 20 car is so, so good. Right in front of him, the 19 of Brandon Jones, his teammate. Oh, when there comes into the picture, Cindric didn't want to be forgot either, so he kind of popped into the picture.
Well, one of the advantages that Christopher Bell had is that he put so many cars a lap down. With the speed that he had, there's only 20 cars in the lead lap. So he didn't restart that far back.
And Bell goes around. Bell trying to find his way from the back to the front after the pit road speeding penalty.
Spun, no contact.
You heard it there, spun, no contact.
That's how quickly things change in this sport. Christopher Bell out there dominating this race. Pit road penalty, has to go to the back, charging to the front, trying to run on that apron, and it just came around on him.
When does the right front blow here? Because we saw it was down. He slides a long ways before it goes down.
That shows you.
There it went.
That was the best race car on the racetrack. It shows you how hard Christopher Bell is pushing his car to have that speed. So this is an opportunity in my eyes for Austin Cindric, for Noah Gragson. Do what everybody else doesn't do. If they all pit, stay out. get yourself in some kind of a different situation.
Clements and Briscoe making up row number 1. Clements in the 51 on the inside. He dives down to the apron, goes through the dog leg. The fight for the lead now. Austin Cindric. Here he comes way down on the inside of the apron fighting for the lead.
Austin Cindric.
A little too low maybe.
Oh my goodness, was he on the bottom. I don't even know if that's the bottom. I don't know what you even call that.
The infield. I call that the infield.
Bright yellow number 19. That's Brandon Jones making the move on the outside of Clements. He's going to take second away. Now it's Chase Briscoe out front. He's dictating this race.
Why that matters is look on the left-hand side with the 98 leading. He's in. That makes the 2 plus 13, and Justin Allgaier, who's been safe all day at minus 13, and here he is 3 wide in the middle.
Right now, Justin Allgaier is racing his way into the championship 4. He's got 61 laps to go, but he's out front. A little bit of roughing up the 98 here, slid the tire, got up into the back quarter panel. And guys, is that something that is in the back mind of Chase Briscoe now?
Yeah, I mean, probably. I mean, Justin Allgaier right there. He saw the left front smoke off that left front tire. Got in there just a little bit too deep and up the racetrack. And Briscoe knows that he wasn't as fast as the 7, but still. If he gets that caution and can get to Allgaier, then he can play that card a little bit, right?
Well, you just said the magic word, the caution.
Yes.
60 laps to go. And by my account, we have about 12 or 13 guys that have already put on their last set of tires. So let's play this out. We get 20 or 30 more laps into this run. Perfect scenario for Chase Briscoe as a caution comes out. Justin Allgaier has no tires. He's going to fuel. You'll assume he'll stay on the racetrack. If 10 or 12 guys do that, Briscoe comes and puts his last set of tires on. He's going to line up 13th, 14th, 15th with brand new tires. Can he use those tires and go to the lead is the big question. We've talked a lot about scenarios for the 7 of Allgaier. One scenario we haven't discussed has come into fruition, and that's the 00 of Cole Custer. He's just really good on the long runs. Between traffic and good lap time, the 00 has cut the lead to just over 1 second. 5 laps to go. The 7 of Justin Allgaier is going to catch lap traffic. Will that slow the 7 down enough to give the 00 a shot?
00 is doing that 0.2 a lap quicker. With 5 laps to go, a second behind.
Do the math. Yeah,
that's about
he's
there.
right there. He's going to have to get past him, though. That will be the one thing that Cole Custer will have to do if he gets to his back bumper. Coming up now on 4 laps to go for Allgaier.
Well, the 7 has traffic all in front. He has the 19 just out in the distance, but then look down in the entry of turn 1. 4 and 5 different slower cars. There are multiple grooves here, but if you catch them at the wrong time, Jeff, it can continue, just kill a lap time.
Especially on old tires. You know, Justin Allgaier and that 00, they both have really old tires. And when you get hung up next to somebody on old tires, you just don't have the grip that you would with newer tires, and it can kill your lap time.
Out in front of the 7, there are cars everywhere, 2 wide through the dog leg. What is Justin Allgaier going to do as he catches them? He'll catch a wave here in the middle of 1 and 2. They're literally 3 wide in front of the leader.
And now they're coming up on 2 laps to go. Allgaier has to fight his way through. As he's able to do that, Cole Custer trying to close the gap. Brandon Jones, he's not going to give him that inside line. Allgaier has to check up. This is the gap between 1 and 2. Now just 2 laps to go.
2 laps to go and the lead down to 0.6 of a second. That's striking distance. There he is. The 00 only 4 or 5 car lengths behind.
Look how far Cole Custer drove in the corner. Very aggressive.
Oh, and Brandon Jones won't give him the spot.
No.
Races the 7 off the corner.
Fighting him back. So Allgaier trying to get by him.
So watch
Brandon
the 7
Jones
car.
becomes lap traffic.
Watch the 7 car right here. Oh, is that going to clear Brandon Jones? That's a big break.
1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. Justin Allgaier yesterday said this could be the most disappointing season, even though we've been consistent and have a record number of top 10 finishes. We need to win races.
Now the question is, we talked about fuel. Are the calculations right? Only a half a lap to go. Is there enough fuel in the 7 to finish?
Will this give him the momentum to potentially get a championship? He comes off turn number 4, and Justin Allgaier wins at ISM Raceway.
Excellent job, man. We said we needed to come here to win. We did what we had to do. You guys are awesome, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Helmet comes off, crowd can hear him, and Rutledge is there.
Rick, Justin Allgaier climbs out of the car after a drive of your life. First win of the season. You were locked in. You're going to battle for a championship in Miami. Congratulations.
It's incredible, man. This helmet right here, this is the first time I've won with Harper's helmet in the car. It means a lot. All these guys on this race team, I mean, to do what we've done all year, to have the speed that we've had, but not be able to pull it off, it's been disappointing, and these guys have rallied behind it. We said when we came in here we needed to come and get a win so we could go to Homestead, and we did that. So hats off to these fans. You guys are awesome. I love coming to this racetrack. We get to decide a championship here next year, which is awesome. Brent Fresh in agriculture, GB's been in the hospital a lot, and I know Rick and his whole family couldn't be here this weekend, and we've been praying for them a lot. And just to be able to go to victory lane and get them a checker flag means more than probably most people will know. So hats off to everybody Chevrolet, this whole junior motorsports team, man. We had a hot rod today. I don't think we could have beat the 20, but when he made his mistake, we capitalized on it, and that's what it's all about.